Andy Rubin, you're Director of Mobile Platforms here at Google and the creator of Android. And you're going to give me a demonstration of Android powering a handset.
Sure. So what we're demonstrating here is our software stack Android running on top of a reference design that one of our partners built for us. This particular device is a 3G device running on the 3G network, so we can do things like simultaneous voice and data. It's running at about a little over 300 megahertz to give you an idea of the performance, and we also have a touchscreen interface. So I'll go ahead and pull up kind of our all applications dock. We have things like web browsers, contacts, calendars, phone dialers, music players, Google Maps, YouTube, and applications like that here. Let's start out with the web browser. We'll go and it defaults to Google's homepage. I'll bring up my bookmarks menu here, and why don't we go visit your website there? So we click on that, and over the 3G network, we are loading the BBC News site.
And there it is.
There we are. And even while it's still loading, we can interact with it. We can pan around. If there's an area that we're interested in, we can long press here, pull up the zoom, and zoom into the area. So you see it's pretty responsive. This particular browser is the WebKit browser with a lot of modifications that we enabled for easy web browsing on small constrained user interfaces.
Now this phone is touchscreen, but that's not to say that all Android-powered phones will be touchscreen.
Correct. In fact, this particular phone, we also have, since this is a reference design, we've also included a trackball here. So as you can see, I can still move around the web page without touching the screen. I get selection rectangles, and the software is intelligently highlighting the links on the page. So again, the Android platform is generic enough where it doesn't require a touchscreen.
And 300 megahertz, that isn't the top end by any means, is it, for a mobile phone?
No, I don't know the exact stats. I think the iPhone is somewhere near 600 megahertz. Your average feature phone today is about 200 megahertz, so this is kind of right in the middle. And again, I'm very pleased with the performance of the software stack in this processor. So some other things that are kind of interesting, we have this particular phone also has a 3D graphics chip in it. This phone is based on the Qualcomm MSN 7200 processor, so it has a pretty cool 3D graphics core. And what we're loading up now is the game of Quake, which is we're operating this at, it's telling me right now about 30 frames a second in real-time 3D. So we get kind of desktop-style performance on this particular platform. So let's go back to the home screen here. Let's look at our first Google application. Let's look at Street View. So Street View is our, it's kind of a companion product for Google Maps. This gives us imagery that is panoramic imagery for any location on the map that is covered, and I can just kind of pan around here. I can find an interesting thing, like here we are at the Embarcadero in San Francisco, and you'll see that that picture crisped up after it cached in from the network. So I can zoom in here, and I can get an idea of what this guy's doing with his truck there.
Now, Street View, you can get that on your desktop, but you can't currently get it on your mobile phone, can you? You can just get satellite and maps.
Correct. This is the first time that Street View has been made available on a platform.
Now, what is Android doing to allow us to do that, which other platforms perhaps can't?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. I think that there's some user interface considerations. I think that there's certainly, Street View was first envisioned as an internet application, and there's a lot of technology in Android that brings that internet-style capability onto the mobile platform.